All right, good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, October 4th, and it is about 20 minutes, actually 11 minutes before the E-Mini S&P 500 opens up. And as you can see right in here, I took a trade right there, pretty much on a retest of the low of the day. The market did, in fact, break a little bit lower, but we're up about a point right now. Again, very small position. We've only got one contract. Again, just showing you that on a tiny account, trading ones and or twos, you can in fact make money. So we're up a point already, right? And I'm watching this closely to see if we can break up through this high. Again, I'd actually like to exit this position before the market actually opens up. So I'm going to watch this very closely if I'm going to take this off or not, and start the day when it actually opens the New York session to see if I'm going to start fresh here. So. But it was a good pattern. The market, look at the market made a high last night right here, traded lower, 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 and then we started to consolidate. This looked like a classic double bottom right here, actually potential triple bottom. So I bought it right in here. Market ended up moving a little bit lower. I was very tempted to buy it again right in here to get a better average price. Looking for the market to move back up to test this high right in here, which it has. And okay, we've just broken up through. I want to see if this bar can actually close above the 55 and a quarter. We're at 55 even. We've traded up to 55 and a half. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a sell limit at 55 and a half right here, and see what happens here. All right, so the market's hit that a few times and actually got us out. So what do we do here? We were able to make a point and a half on one contract, $75 before the market opened, right? 75. So bought it right in here, got out right here as the market broke up through this high. I want to be flat before the market opens at 9:30. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to try to record one more trade on today's blog video. I'll be back. All right, I am back. It's been a couple hours. Market went crazy. I'm not exactly sure what hit the wire, but it's been all over. I had to run an errand. But now we're coming back down to try to retest the lows of the day right in here. So, and that low is 45 even. I'm going to attempt a 46 and a half. At least one, just one position here. 46 and a half. If we can come down to 46 and a half, I'll be long. If we come back down and retest the lows of the day, I'll be looking to potentially enter again. So I will be back. All right, I am back. All right, I am back. Just took out some profits here. Just one full point I took. Now I'm looking to potentially re-enter here. All right, I am back. Look at this. Market really came down, and we are long once again, looking for a little pop here. It is, excuse me, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Obviously the trend, oops, wrong one. Obviously the trend of the day is down, right? We had a couple good buys, right? Little one here, little one earlier. We're long right in here. Again, near 2 o'clock. I suspect the market's going to come back down. That's what I'm thinking, and retest the low of the day. If we're able to do that, I'll see how the market reacts to the low and potentially put on one more for a move up. But I definitely anticipate a bounce to the upside. How big of a bounce? I'm not exactly sure. It could be big. It may not be. We'll see and we'll watch. But I'm going to pause the video. I'll be back when I look to do something. All right, I am back. Now, look at the market is testing this little ledge high right in here. I want to see if we can break up through and close above 42 3/4. Remember, we're long at 40 and a half. All right, so we're up almost 2 points. Looking at, we'll see if we can add another $100, $125 to today's average so far. Again, I want to just wait a little longer to see if we can close above 42 3/4, at least pierce through those levels, 42 3/4. So I'm going to pause this video once again and see what transpires. Now, if I had two contracts, I'd be taking off one automatically right now, moving the other one to break even. But since It's, you know, a little after 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm looking for a potential counter trend move, right? Counter trend to the day's trend, which is down. So we'll see if we can move up a little higher. What I also want to do is I want to draw the fibs from this high here down to the low. That puts our 38 way up at 46. Let's measure the smaller swing from this high down to the low of the day. That puts our 38 right in here. I would say between the 38 and 38 of the entire day, the market should definitely rally up in between these two numbers right here, between 44 and 46. We should see a move up to that level in the next hour or so. So I'm going to try to be as patient as I can be here and see if we're able to get that. Okay, here we are. We're starting to break a little bit. Again, if I had, okay, here we go. So we're looking at 43 3/4 to 44. Again, if I had 2 contracts, which I wish the market had been able to move back down and kind of back and fill a little bit here, it wasn't able to do it. I'm going to go ahead and just stick an order at 43 3/4. Right there, 43 3/4. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. It looked like we weren't able to come up and get that level, so I'm going to bring it down a little bit because there's no way I don't even want to break even on this, okay? So I'm going to bring it down a few. I'm going to go down one more tick. And look at this thing. 43, it's at 42.5, 2 ticks up. What do we go to? We went to 43.5. Let's see. Okay, I'm at 43 right now. God, look at this. Coming right back. I'm going to chase it down a little bit, try to get filled here. 42.5. I'm at 42.5 because I'm thinking we're going to try to come back down and retest the low of the day. And if we're able to do that, we're going to have a bigger trade setup to the upside. So I want to lock in something here. Here we go. So we locked it. Okay, so now we're up 225 on the day. We're flat, as you can see. Right? Let's see. Yeah. All right. You know what? Hold on. All right, I'm back. So I think we're going to come back and try to come down again. Now, are we going to come back down to the low of the day? I would suspect we're probably going to do it. But if we come back to where I entered before, I'm probably going to get in again. And then if we go down lower, I'm going to go in again. I'm looking for a bigger counter trend move of the day's downtrend. I'm looking for a bigger move to the upside. I'm just hoping that we don't just go straight up from here. Okay, I'm hoping we back and fill so I get another opportunity. Again, we locked in. We're up 225 so far on the day right here. Okay, again, trading 1 and 2 contracts only. So again, I would love to see the market come back down and retest the low of the day before a bigger move to the upside. So I'm going to pause the video, see if I'll get back with you. All right, market is coming back down. I'm hoping we can get a little closer to the low of the day. We'll stick our foot in the water again, looking for a bigger move to the upside here in the last couple hours of trading. Okay. What time is it now? It is 2:23, so we still have almost 2 hours until the futures close, just shy of 2 hours. Let's just see if we're able to get a little closer. The low of the day is 38.5. We're at 40.5, so okay, we're about 2 points up from the low of the day, and we are we are lower than where we were when we bought it the first time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put one order in on the retest of 38.5. 38.5. Let's see if we can come down to 38.5. All right, looking for that bounce off of 38.5. Look at that, we're sitting right at the low of the day. So let's just see if we can come and get filled there at 38.5, 38.5. All right, we are long from the low of the day. Look at the market came right down, smashed through the low of the day, right, and got us long right at the low of the day, right? So long at 38.5, folks. 38.5 is at 39.5 right now. We're up a point. See that? We're at 50 bucks. Let's see if we get the bigger move to the upside now, okay? If we go a little lower, I'm going to evaluate it one more time with one more potential entry. We'll see. We'll see what happens in here. I'm going to leave the fibs up just to know the potential of where we could move from here. And let's just watch this a little. All right, I am back. And we're up 2 1/4 points now on that trade. Again, looking for the retest at the low of the day. It came down, Got it filled. I'm going to look to exit this rather at 41 even. Okay, 41 even. We'll see if we even get that. If not, that's fine. We'll see if it comes back down. 41 right there. Okay, looking for 2.5 points on this trade. If we're able to pop up to 41, long at 38.5. All right, I am back one last time. Look at the market, nailed us. We got out. It's at 41.25 right now. That left us with a nice trade of 2.5 points. So again, look at 350 today. Again, small trading, 1 and 2 lots, 1 to 2 lots, 350. What's 10% of a $5,000 account? It's $500. So what does this come to, about 8% today? If you had a $5,000 account. If you had a $3,000 account, I mean, you're up over 10%. I'm not saying you can do that every day. You certainly can't, or nothing's impossible, but it's definitely possible, and I want you to see that. Look at this market popping. I do suspect that this market will probably rally up through this last pivot high of 43.25. That's what I suspect. If I had multiple contracts here, I would have been out of only half the position, looking for the market to move even higher. So not a bad day. Hope you learned a little something, and I will be back with you tomorrow. Bye for now.